So we're given functions of x and we're asked to differentiate with respect to x. So that's like finding dy by dx. So if this was y, the question would be find dy by dx. So again, because we have two things multiplied, we've got this multiplied by that, it's a product, and we use the product rule. Now you should know the product rule. It's where you have y equals u times v, so the derivative of y is u v dash plus u dash v. So it's the first term multiplied by the derivative of the second plus the derivative of the first multiplied by the second. So the first term, it's unchanged, it's e to the 3x, multiplied by the derivative of that, which is just cosine x minus 2 sine x, plus the derivative of that, which is 3e to the 3x, multiplied by that with no change. And you could probably take e to the 3x common, the common factor, or just leave it like that. So that's the answer to the first step, first question. Second question, again, they're asking for dy by dx. If this was y, then what's dy by dx? So again, it's the same, it's u v dash plus u dash v. So if we're going to consider this to be our v and this to be our u, then it will be x cubed times 5 over 5x plus 2 plus 3x squared times ln 5x plus 2. So the first term multiplied by the derivative of the second term plus the derivative of the first term times the second term with no change. Okay, and again, you can just leave it like that. This final part gives you an expression for y and asks you to find dy by dx, or show that dy by dx is that. Now, this is something called the quotient rule. We use the quotient rule whenever we have division. So u over v. So y dash would be v u dash minus u dash v over v squared. And this is generally given to you in the formula sheet in your exam. The product rule isn't always given. I believe the quotient rule should be given, but it depends on your exam. So let's decide what's u and what's v. The denominator is always v. So that's your v, okay? That's your v. And the numerator is u. So for part B, dy by dx. So remember, we've got v u dash minus u dash v. So v u dash, so that's x plus 1 squared times 6x plus 6 minus u dash, sorry, yeah, no, I've miswritten the quotient rule, sorry. It's v u dash minus u v dash. That's your quotient rule. So where were we? we've done the VU dash minus U times V dash. So U will be 3x squared plus 6x minus 7 multiplied by V dash, that's the derivative of this. So that's just 2 times x plus 1 divided by x plus 1 squared squared, because it's v squared and that's v, so I need to square it. So you're squaring this expression. Okay, and I think there's a little bit of simplification involved because we need to get down to that. So it looks like there's x plus 1 common. So I can take an x plus 1 as a common factor and open brackets. Then you'll have x plus 1. And I think if you take 6 as a common factor, you also get x plus 1. So let's do that. X plus 1 minus so I've taken that as a common factor. And when you've got a power raised to a power, you just multiply the powers. So it's x plus 1 to the power 4. And that cancels with that. So now we've simplified it a little bit at least. At least we've got the denominator to look like the denominator. Now, I wonder if this can be simplified at all. No, let's just open up these brackets and see what we get. So 6x squared plus 12x plus 6 minus 6x squared, so I'm multiplying this out, minus 12x minus times minus is plus 14. So what's happening? That looks like it's cancelling with that. That's cancelling with that. 6x 14 is 20. So that gives me 20 over x plus 1 cubed. And that's what they asked me to show. So that's good. It then says, hence find the second derivative. That means find this and take the derivative. Now in an exam, even if you're not able to find the first one, you can still use that result to do the second one. So they're saying find the second derivative, find the real values of x for which that equals to minus 15 over 4. All right, so if we rewrite this as dy by dx equals x plus 1 to the minus 3 times 20. To take the second derivative is not too difficult actually. D squared y to dx squared. Just multiply that by that and then subtract 1. So it's minus 60 to x plus 1 to the minus 4. Okay, so we found that. And then find the values for x for which that's equal to minus 15 over 4. Yeah. So we can write that as a fraction. So we've got 60 over x plus 1 to the power 4 equals 15 over 4. and you can sort of cancel the minus signs. And then multiply both sides by x plus 1 to the power 4. So you have 60 equals 15 over 4 x plus 1 to the power 4. Now if you multiply both sides by 4 over 15, that will cancel with that, and 60 divided by 15 is 4, 4 times 4 is 16. So now you've got 16 equals x plus 1 to the power 4. Okay, so x plus 1 is equal to 16 to the power 1 over 4. So we got rid of this. So the fourth root of 16 is 2. So x plus 1 equals 2. So x equals 1. Now, I don't know if they allowed x to be positive or negative. They said real values. So we should really say that x plus 1 is equal to plus or minus 2. In which case x will equal to 2 minus 1, or x equals to minus 2 minus 1. So x equals 1, or x equals minus 3. So these are your two values of x for which that is true.